Now, here's the big one. Are we earning their business for next service or next sale, or we want their business forever?
Forever.
Change your mindset. We want to be your car dealership, your car guy, your car service person, your car advisor forever. I want to give you such a good experience, Stephen Powell, that you're never ever going to think about dealing with someone again except me, no matter what you do in your car experience. Now, if you can, you got to be pretty confident. You got to be really good to expect that. But just imagine if you got to the point where you could actually say to the customer, say, "Hey, Josh, you know what? I'd really, really like you to buy every car for the rest of your life off me." But hey, think about it. I want you guys to service all your vehicles off me. The one you have now, all your other ones. And I can tell you, when you get really good at being a service advisor, and you get a really rocking service department, I'm not saying we're not there, but when you're like the elite service department, people don't go buy cars somewhere else. I can tell you that. They don't want to go buy it somewhere else. They would not risk losing that type of personal experience with that advisor or that technician that came over and talked to them. They would not risk losing that, so they want to go, or the shuttle driver. I've had people buy cars from the shuttle driver. They just love the experience. They love the way he picks them up, takes them off, has a little few jokes. I mean, it's all about relationship building, guys. We've got to earn the relationship, not just for this one little visit, but for the next ones too. Okay? All right. The greeting. Who's Tristan, your hockey player? Is that not a fair statement?
Very fair statement.
Okay. We can't mess it up. We can't mess up the greeting. We can't mess up the first 5 minutes that they're there. So we're going to talk about that. What are we going to change and what are we going to do? Okay, was a prime example. The opposite of that is that the customer is standing there and no one's greeted them. That's the opposite. And I've seen it happen in our store, guys. Okay, I've seen it happen where we're not greeting them quick enough, happy enough, fast enough. It happens every day right now. So we have enough people to give them a greeting like they deserve, just like you're inviting someone over to your house. Okay? Really important. So, last week I played a little joke on Adrian. I do that sometimes to managers, where I got to work real early before everyone. Okay? And I texted him and said, "What time do you guys start in the morning?" I was waiting in his office. Okay? And sometimes I think service managers send me emails at 6:15 in the morning so they know that I know that they were there. Not that Adrian would ever do that. But on Saturday I got there before him. And I texted him about 7:30 and said, "What time do you guys work in the morning? I've been here for half a day." Anyway, I was having a little fun with them. But the point of the story was, I noticed some customers outside. The door was locked. We had an advisor there. And the mindset was, well, we open at 8. Culture was, we open at 8. But I want the culture to be, is the computer on? Can we take this customer right now? Because you have to really think about it. Why did she get there early? What was going on with her head? What was important to her that day? And that's where customer experience comes in. We got to know why they're there. And if someone shows up 30 minutes before our start date, what's their motivator? They got something going on that day that's really important to them. So do you think if we took them in 50 minutes early, we might exceed their expectations? Probably.
That's great stuff.
We gotta think like that. We gotta think, you know what? Well, I was hoping to have a coffee and relax a little bit before the day started, but you know what? I get to make someone's day right now by taking her 20 minutes early. And I'm not mad at you, Tristan. It's not. I don't single you out on that. I get it. Okay. But I wanted you to take the customer, and I went up to you and said, "Let's take her." And you did a great job, and she was happy. But then another one came in, and then Neil grabbed her. Right? And that was at quarter to what?
Quarter to 8.
Quarter to 8. We don't open till 8. Well, I look at that. You know what? We just made 2 people's day. We got them in and out of there before they Actually, they knew we opened at 8. It wasn't like they got the time wrong. They wanted to be first. You got to think like a customer sometimes. What are they trying to accomplish? They wanted to be first because they had somewhere else to go that was really important to them. So by Tristan and Neil taking them early and getting them out of there before 8 and getting their cars booked in, expectation. It was really important. So those are just little examples sometimes that when you change your culture to that, all of a sudden the numbers and everything else kind of falls into play, right? So kind of an important thing.